Hey guys, this is Garies, and welcome back to another episode of Survival Overdone. In the previous episode we did a bunch of things in the Twilight Forest, and apparently I did it in the wrong order. Yeah, that's why it seems like our, what do you call it, achievement wasn't gotten. So apparently we have to go to one of these first. One of the maze. I think the maze they said is the next one, but I'll confirm that before we go to that. But today we are going to go fight something else. We are going to go to a dragon again, and we didn't get the egg in the previous time we went to get it. We have this fake egg, so that's always fun. So we're going to take this with so that we can get the egg. So this is where we make our withers, and this is a skystone chest. That's 4 chests, and this is a skystone chest as well, but with smoothed, what do you call it, smooth stone, or whatever you call it. Like you get cobblestone and smooth stone. So if you take the skystone and you cook it up, you get the skystone block. Okay, so that's what that is. Okay, but both of them can make its chest. So this one, because it's smelted to get this is a smelting chest, and this is a powder chest. So same as with alt base, they're connected to this. So the black chest basically molds other items, and the light grey or grey chest smelts the items. And we have all these items. We got up until this one before the setup, only up to here, and both the cobalt and ardite was smelted here, but I've extended this so that we can start processing the other materials as well. I actually wanted to put you in as well. Good that we got one. So I want to put you in this one. So you're going to smelt up, and we're going to get cyanide. That's for extreme reactors, so we actually might look into that since we're having issues with power. Okay, so we're getting a bunch of things. That's mana infused ingots, iridium ingots, getting uranium ingots, yellorium ingots, and also draconium ingots. So that's fun. Up the other direction. So everybody saw the setup in a previous episode, and I've been pushing everything to this chest, and everything has now purpose. So this one we're pushing through a sag mill, and it's giving bitumen and tar balls. So the tar balls gets processed for the fuel for this setup over here. Whoops. So we actually got a full on tar, and the bitumen, I think we put it this side. It's over there, and the redstone ore that we process actually gives these cinnabars, so that's kind of cool. And this is a biomes of plenty's materials and minerals. Yeah, there was 8, and in these guys, and we've also letting the resonating ore and so on come here. Speaking of resonating ore, the liquid we got wasn't pure after all. Also 0.05 out, but it's okay. We'll survive. So we got 4 crystals already. I put in the crystal in the previous episode. Let's see. Still at 100% RF. So I haven't ran any spawner or anything between last episode and this. Only this one. I'm waiting and looking to see if we can get glass bottles. Guess not. Because we're going to need it for the other battle, the dragon. We're going to try and see if we can find a bit of dragon's breath. Okay, so anyway, so this is being processed. That's biomes of plenty stuff. Biomes of plenty. Biomes of plenty. I'm just sad I couldn't get the Biomes of plenty excuse me, biomes enabled. Otherwise I'll lose my whole progress. And we're getting dimensional shards. I think I did tell you guys that. And getting quartz ore, iridium, copper. Just want to see if we have the other. We're getting a bunch of emeralds, so I'll show you guys my stash of emeralds in a sec. Topaz, there's Aurite, there's those. Apparently we're looking for iridium crystals next. Aquamarine shells, we're cooking that up and it's giving us 3 if we see use. The sag mill only gives 2 and there's a 50% chance giving a third one. But the alloy smelter always gives 3, so that's kind of cool. Resonating, or we're just sending it straight to the chest, cobalt. So we're getting quite a few things that we normally won't get, so this is kind of nice. So here's the 4-8 Biome Plenty stones, or nice ones. This is the for the reactors, extreme reactors. Uranium ore also gets that. So okay, so let's enable the output. So it seems like I've got a place for each of these items. So that's why I have a chest in the middle, because I want to see when I miss an item. Okay, so here's the crystals. So we're getting a bunch of green ones, which we apparently won't need anymore. We're going to need these ones, but we can still use these ones for a nice block. Okay, so let's see. This one is empty. Okay, in order to respawn the inner dragon, we need to use... We need the crystal. What's that? These crystals. The end crystals. So it's glass panes, gas tier. Ooh, why do we use the gas tier, I wonder? So we need 4 of them. Okay, move these. I'm not exactly sure where all of them are. That and glass panes. Let's see how many glass panes we have left. If we can make 4, I'm happy. Okay, let's just try our own way. Oh. Did you want... Oh, okay. So you want only white. Almost thought we'll be able to get rid of all these other paints we have lying around. Apparently not. Okay, 6 of these. That's maybe enough for 4. No, that's only enough for 3. And need one again. We put it down here. Are we going to risk a star? No, rather not. Oops, 1 missing. Ah, that's why we only had 6. You guys were probably screaming at the screen right there. And there's another one. Great. Okay, let's put away this one. Let's go up. Put away those paints. Okay, so let me meet you over at the end portal. I say that, but then we're already here. So fun. Doesn't matter. We have the crystals, we have that. Let's make sure we have this. Ooh, I don't have a lot of... I think that will be enough. Didn't foresee this fight being difficult at all. Okay, I just want to grab a few of these. Don't want the egg to fall into a portal. Okay, and then we do this. I don't know if a second egg will get generated here as well, but just in case it does, that's why I'm taking it away from here. Okay, well, we should have the next achievement. Hold the egg in your eye, in your hand. Hold the dragon egg. Well, yes, dragon egg. Have it. Okay. Oh well, so much for that. Okay, so how this works is we dump one of the crystals here. Oh yeah, it doesn't look like we'll be able to pick it up. And then we pop this one around. It will start it. Oh, this thing is loud. I wonder, can we start breaking these along? Yes. Okay, apparently not. Alright, let's break this along. It's coming lower and lower. Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't bring bottles. Okay, never mind. We'll do that again. First one. Shh, quiet down, quiet down. So when that breath thing of it explodes, it actually, you can pick it up with a bottle and you can use that for something else. Okay, well, come down to me, buddy. Ah, definitely much easier now. I don't even think a dragon will hurt us with powered armor set. Let's see. Coming to us. See that purple stuff is his dragon speed. Oof, that's loud. Okay, we can't hurt him unfortunately while he's doing that. Oh, you can manually hurt him. Come eat me. Okay. He's trying to hurt me at least. Come, buddy. It's me and you. Oh. Got him. Oh, there's it. Okay, where's the egg? Heart. There's the heart. Bring me my heart, please. Where's the other one? Apparently this teleports into your inventory. Yes, there we go. Dragon heart. Draconic evolution. Give me my XP. Only 21? Isn't it usually like 69 or 79? Aww. Bummer. Okay, so let's grab this egg. And piston it up. Thank you. Okay, well, that was a dragon fight again. So let's go home. Infinity booster. So, we might start looking into doing that portal stuff. question is, where are we going to put this dragon art? I actually have a place for you now, by the way. Right down here. There we go. How's your inventory looking? We can have a place for that and that. I think we have a place for that and that. Yes, we do. That we have a place for. That we do not. Immersive engineering. Shader. Let's just dump them in here. Okay, so we only have 10 dimlets. But apparently you can just make a custom random world. And that will create a random world for you where you can go find some of those dimlets. So we might actually look into doing that. I think we have a place for you as well. Yes, we do. Okay, where are we going? Let's put the dragon stuff in here. And while we're at it, because that's going to irritate me. No! Why can't we turn chests anymore? That's a bummer. Oh, I have 2 hives. I forgot about that. Ender hives. I've been at the end for a while. Today I went to get a few of those pirate ships. I wanted to grab a few of them. I got some ender hives. Nice. Love it. So even though we're doing this nice looking bee area, I'm not going to use it. We might make a basement lab here somewhere, where we're going to do dentistry at the end of the day. I'm not sure. There's always other options doing the same thing in this mod pack. That's what I love about this mod pack. Okay, and also you can repair your arrows, but I've made so many, and I'm going to just switch it out. Still have a bunch left that's not broken yet. These are broken. I think I made 6, right? Yeah, these are broken. Let's keep the full ones. How many do you have? 21. Let's keep it in case. So that's a full one, so that's a next to full one. Can put you back there, there, and there. Okay, we're good. Okay, so let's prepare that stuff. Dimension. Let's take away these things. Take away that. Okay, so we need a dimension inscriber, dimension builder, and dimension editor. Wasn't there something else as well? I could have sworn there was 4 stuff. And RF tools, this one, yes, dimlet workbench. Okay, let me quickly grab the materials. I think we have a few machine frames still. 6 machine frames, nice. Okay, all of them uses that. How do we get this? Dimlet workbench. Okay, so apparently we won't have a workbench yet. And dimension builder inscriber. With this device you can construct your dimensions by combining specific dimlets into an empty dimension. Dimension tab. You can also just deconstruct dimension tabs to get the original dimlets back. Okay, that's cool. So, excuse me, if you, with the MineCraft, as I explained previously, you use pages and you build a book. And that book is your dimension that you built, but you can't get your pages back. So that was always a bummer. So if you got a nice page and your world isn't as nice, you kind of lost that book. So in this case, you get that back. So that's kind of cool. This builds a dimension and powers it when the dimension is ready. Infusing bonus reduces power consumption and faster dimension creation speed. Dimension editor. This dimension machine allows you to inject certain types of templates into an existing dimension. This cannot be undone and the template is lost, so be careful. Okay, so I would like us to get a dimension. Okay, this is going to be expensive, because with MineCraft, the more rare resources you got, the more expensive it was to build. I can't remember exactly how that worked. So, but I would like dimensional shards in it. I would like to see emeralds in it. Oh, look at our emerald stash, by the way. It's 361. That's the highest ever. And diamonds is not really too much of an issue. Apparently, I've heard that once you go into draconic evolution, you require a lot of draconic ingots, or draconium ingots, sorry. So yeah, we'll see how that one turns out. Okay, but anyways, let's get these resources. So diamonds, emeralds, gold, for a change. That is not expensive. Okay, so we have dimension editor, dimension builder, in their eyes, opal, sorry. I'm just grabbing a stack, why not? It's the easiest thing, I don't have to count. That dimension, so you need a paper and 2 black. Papers, I moved the chest, so now I'm confused again. Because I moved them away from there. We're using power. What's using a power? That's their own power. We're not using power. Are you using power by any chance? Shouldn't be using that much. Anyway, doesn't matter. Where are we going to put the inscriber? This would have been a nice... maybe over here. Close to this inscriber. I think so, yes. Or machine infuser. Ah, maybe this will be our dimension stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we should put it there and we can move this one over there. Then we have 4 machines here. We can actually close this off. We don't need this. Oh yeah, I can walk on water, by the way. That's one of those perks. Of the square fist monk thing. Apparently. That's awesome. That's proper awesome. So do yourself a favor. If you start this game, do this monk thing. That's awesome. This is monk. Take a boat upon the ocean and contemplate the midnight moon. Water walking. You can now walk on water. That's something different. Okay, so what do we need to make? 2 blacks. 1, 2. Okay, so the last one. Got that. Let's grab a few of these energy conduits. Here's energy conduits. As I mentioned, I made a bunch of conduits off cam. So that's cool. Let's put away these. Okay, I have no idea how this works. We'll see how it works. That's the one that's not infused. How much do we have? Let's infuse them. You all saw me infuse the item, so I'm gonna infuse these because they use a lot of power. I mentioned inscriber, editor, builder. Okay, infusing bonus, reduce power consumption and faster dimension creation speed. Reduce power consumption. This one doesn't infuse. So I'm going to infuse that one. Okay, last few and 100% infused. I wonder if you can infuse it more. Oop. Okay, so dimension builder. Let's go. So I'm guessing that's also going to take 4 stacks. So let me bring you back once it's done. Okay, last few ones. Okay, I'm actually dreading of how much power this is going to take, but let's see what happens. We can just plop it down there, why not? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. The workbench will be the last one. So this will be the builder. This will be the editor. With the device you can construct your dimensions, and this is... Oh, we can take this one away. Oh wait, wasn't there a filter? Yes. Let's take this away so that we have space in case. Just clear this filter and we can use it for something else later. Okay, so I would just like to have all of them close to each other. Maybe we can put that one over here. Might work, but we'll see. Okay, so we'll just bring you down. Okay, so apparently that one doesn't take power, so that's why you can't extract it. Okay, you have power and you have power. 10 million, phew. That's going to put a dent into our power consumption. Okay, apparently there's something we need. Somebody told me to... activity... What was that called? This device can be used to extract energy out of a current dimension. Be careful of this as the dimension needs that energy too. In RF tools dimensions. Activity probe, that's it. Press it to save that. Okay, so we need to make this one. Okay, let's craft that quickly. Of course, we need to have that to see if a dimension is active, apparently. Of course, otherwise it will keep draining power. Oh, it was to. Had it right to correct way around. Activity, craft things. Okay, let's take these away. Okay, now we're just going to use. We put a template. We have to put a number in it. Is it this one? No, it's not that. There's a digit. There we go. Okay, so you can let them go up. Okay, 3 reds and a redstone torch and 3 paper. Actually, now I can't remember. Do we need this for the test one? I'm not sure. But either way, we can craft it because we'll need it either way at the end of the day. Okay, I think we're just going to do a basic start, and then in the next episode we will start doing this. Okay, so we need to get a start. Where's our templates? There's 11, nice. Oh, look at this. We can process all these things as well. Oh, we 2 more templates, nice. We have a place for you now, we have a place for you. Don't know what to do with that thing. can process all these things now. So, okay, and I'm looking for a barrel. The one that we took away, we could have just used again. Lovely, let's put you next to you. Okay, we put a number there. Okay, so now we right click this and we get a bunch of items. Okay, so let's leave you here and let's see what we got. Okay, so this is control circuit rarity 0. Okay, so we have rarity 5, energy module, feature type controller. Don't know what that means. Every dimlet needs a type specific controller. You can get this by constructing outer dimension dimlets in a dimlet workbench. Liquid type controller. Okay, so this is controllers. Material type, so this is where we're going to use for what materials we need. Rarity 1. I think 5 is the highest. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Memory, regular memory units. Basic. Regular energy, that's basic energy. Okay, so get basic, regular, rarity 2, nice. Dimlet biome type controller, okay. Base port, okay, so we have a base port, so we can make this one. Okay, let's make it, then we know we have it. Okay, we need, what's that? Gold nuggets, 2 workbenches and redstone. Okay, easy. Oh, it's 2 workbenches. Okay, and then this thing, and then it's done. Then we're done with everything. Nice. Okay, I think that's where we start. I'll probably read up a little bit more on this. Okay, so we need to build something. Let me rather do a bit more research on that, so we don't do a full thumb suck on that. So I'll read up a little bit on that, check it out, and then I will bring you guys back in the next episode, and then we can go try and explore some other dimensions. Maybe get something nice, maybe something not. At least we have some way to get back, because apparently you can get lost. So who knew? And apparently using this thing to go into the dimensions that we already have. So we'll dial that up and see what is going on. But in any case, guys, I'm going to call it here. Thank you for joining me. Hope you liked this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers!